You're a little low, friend. You're a little too high, friend. Whatever. Let's just leave it like that. Okay. Welcome back to Movie Munchies. I'm Alexis. If you've never been here before, we watch things and we eat them. Today, we are doing my all-time favorite Disney movie, Aladdin. I go through phases of obsessions in my life, and they are pretty long phases. Even when they die down, they never truly go away. I have Aladdin all over the place in my apartment. I don't know if you've seen it. My love for this movie will never die. It's my all-time favorite. And quite obviously, it deserves a cake, and we're going to make a cake for this movie. As far as what's going to be in that cake, that's what we're here to figure out. Now I have my notebook to take notes and see what kind of cake Aladdin gets us in the mood for. I will do my best not to sit here and quote this movie front to back, word for word, because I can't. I promise you I can. There's not much to say going into this, but let's go. What's my initiate entertainment?
I come from a land, from a faraway place.
I won't sing through the whole thing either. Alan Menken, though, is the king of... He's the one who has come up with basically all of the best Disney songs. Credit is due, and also Howard Ashman, yeah. I believe he died while they were making this film, which is sad. And I think they have a special about him on Disney+. I used to, and you know what, if this still happened today, which it can't, sadly... But I had a dream of meeting everyone who was involved with making this movie because I loved it that much. And unfortunately, Robin Williams. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about it. When he died, my heart dropped into my stomach when I heard about it. I haven't been able to get over it to this day.
This is the famous Dead Sea Tupperware. Listen.
There's the whole theory
smoke weed every day
that the merchant at the beginning is the genie. And I think there's a lot of different theories to go along with that, but there's plenty of giveaways. Through his outfit and the number of fingers, because he only has 4 fingers, I believe, just like Genie has. That he has the lamp, why does he have the lamp? And that he knows the whole story of what happened.
I think then you would be most rewarded to consider this.
This movie is so magical. It has literally everything you would want from a movie in this movie.
Action, magic, romance, drama. It's a buddy movie. It's an adventure.
It's a what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, I got distracted. Because Jafar.
You are late. 1,000 apologies.
That voice right in my ear. I feel it right here.
The treasure.
Oh no, and Gilbert Gottfried. I forgot that he passed away recently too. That also broke my heart. Somebody posted something about, it was a picture of Genie and Iago together. I'm gonna start crying, oh my god. And the caption was now they're together. Y'all, this movie shaped my life, honestly, it did. It has been the inspiration behind so many things for me and has helped me grow creatively. The colors, there's so much contrast between cool colors like blue and purple and then warm hot colors like red and gold.
Where'd you dig this bozo up?
Jafar is so long and suave and just his voice. God, why am I blanking on his voice actor? Disturbs my slumber. Can the Cave of Wonders, is there a way to get that into the cake somehow? This is going to be a struggle for me to do this and watch it at the same time because I'm always so invested in what's happening. Even though I've seen it 1,000,001 times, it's I don't want to miss anything.
I can't believe it. I just don't believe it. We're never...
Oh my god, legends. I'm so upset. Jonathan Freeman, Jafar's voice actor. Such a deep, silky, evil voice. I love it. Yes. Only one. Look at his mascara. Those lines around his eyes.
Diamond in the rough.
All this for a loaf of bread?
He's so cute. I can't. I can't.
You two, over that way.
Aladdin is so spunky. He really just does his own thing. I love him. He's very flawed. And I think that's one of my favorite things about him. Oh, Abu! Oh my god! I don't have any friends with me. Hang on. We gotta pause. Raja. Perfect. We had to. This is how much I love this movie. A small percentage. Somebody gave this to me for my birthday. Everybody knew I was obsessed. Everybody.
Gotta keep one jump ahead of the bread line, one swing ahead of the sword. I steal only what I can afford. That's everything.
These guys don't appreciate I'm broke. Ain't we all, bro? Ain't we all?
One jump ahead of the hitman. One jump
He's just
ahead
so
of the
much
boss.
fun. Ain't even worried about it. Just chilling. We don't want to get caught, but we ain't worried. He's doing all this with a smile. And little Abu. There are no throwaway characters in this movie, honestly. I don't even think I could tell you who my favorite character is, because they're all on point. I miss animation like this. It's so simple. Like, why can't we still have this? After all of that, we have to show that, of course, he has a heart of gold. He does. He has some solid morals in him.
Go on, take it.
Can't, you guys. I can't do this. Oh my god. Why did I think this would be a good idea? He went through so much to get that bread done, gave it to the children. It's bad. You see those two right there? Ron Clements and John Musker. I don't think I ever saw a confirmation for it, but I'm pretty sure they were modeled after them. Look at this pompous face. I know that hurt. You know that hurt. I don't think I've ever thought about that before.
Look at that, Abu. It's not every day you see a horse with two rear ends.
You are a worthless street rat. You'll die a street rat. Only your fleas will mourn you.
I'm not worthless, and I don't have fleas. Come on, Abu.
He's a good boy. And he tries so hard. And he knows that he's better than the life that he's living right now. There's so much more. He's got so much spirit. No, and he's so handsome. I can't do it. Oh my god. That palace is enormous.
Prince Ahmed, you're not leaving so soon.
Sultan jingles every time he walks. You gotta listen to it. Jasmine! That was my favorite Disney princess. She's the best. I always admired her, first for the simple fact that she wears pants. It's sad. I was so excited when I was a child that she wore pants instead of dresses. And she's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
We're just playing with that overdressed, self-absorbed Prince
And she got an attitude. She's just a full package, y'all.
You've only got 3 more days.
Father.
3 days? Is that the time span that we're looking at for this movie? I think more than 3 days go by.
Her mother wasn't nearly so picky.
Apparently not. That's mean.
Ah, my most trusted.
Look at him. He's my second favorite villain. I could see him and Hades being best friends. There was a crossover episode between this show, the Aladdin show, and the Hercules show. And I remember that when Hades and Jafar were working together. It was great. Can we... Hang on. Pause. Because I'm upset. They still have not put this show on Disney Plus. And I'm just kind of sitting here like, what's the problem? Because they literally have they have The Little Mermaid, Timon and Pumbaa, Hercules, there are more. Everything but Aladdin. For whatever reason. I can understand, like, no, I don't understand. I don't. I need them to put that show on Disney Plus right now. Let's start a riot because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We can't be that long without the Aladdin television series. I loved that show.
If anyone can help, it's you.
Jafar is so slimy. Jafar is slimy. That's his texture.
Run along and play with your little toy.
He has such long, bony fingers.
That will be...
Look at that cape swish. He was like, ugh, Jafar. There should have been a way to take the tiger with you. Like, honestly. Though, could you imagine her walking through the streets with Rasho? Oh, people be pissing their pants. They just be messing with folk. It's so funny.
Get away from here, you cursed filthy!
He got them street smarts for real. He know how to survive. And poor man, he's had to his whole life by himself. I mean, with Abu. But Abu's a monkey, so... Sugar dates and figs, sugar dates and pistachio. Hang on. Sugar dates, figs, and pistachios. There is a lot of emphasis on sugar dates. Not just in this movie, but like in the television series. Have I had sugar dates? No. Ooh, should that be a flavor in the cake? I think so. This is going to be the flavors in this cake are not going to be your regular chocolate and vanilla. Figs. I'm familiar with figs. Fun fact, in the house that I grew up with, we had a fig tree in our yard. And my dad would pick the figs and make preserves out of them. So figs I'm familiar with. Do sugar dates go well with figs? IDK. I can't imagine these flavors. Pistachios. Maybe. I'm not huge on pistachios. How do you spell that? Alexa. How do you spell pistachio?
Pistachio is spelled P-I-S-T-A-C-H-I-O.
I was gonna write that. I promise you. It seems like a safe flavor for a cake. And we can work pistachios in there. Sugar dates, figs, and pistachios. At least one of those is gonna be in the cake somewhere.
Fresh fish! We catch them!
Fish? No.
I'm really very sorry.
You just noticed her. What? This moment. Don't you wish somebody would look at you like that? Anybody. I don't care who. And the music, he's so enamored by her. He fell in love instantly.
No one steals from my cart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
His hands are massive. Massive. They're bigger than her head.
Please.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. I'm so glad.
He's so smooth.
Know this girl?
Sadly, yes. She's my sister. She's a little crazy. He's quick. He's quick on his feet. Look at him with the picking the apple up with his foot. Apples are a thing in this movie.
Save your breath, Iago.
Ain't nobody be checking up on this man. Like,
I wonder what Jafar's got going on right now. Where's he at?
Cause he's a royal official. Like, he's the advisor to the Sultan. Shouldn't people know his whereabouts, you know? His laugh, hands down, Jafar has the best villain laugh. Stop, they're so cute. I can't stand it! Oh my god, I'm going to be fangirling this whole video.
Well, you do kind of stand out.
Smooth operator.
Sometimes you feel so...
You're just trapped. We get each other. I'm sorry, but Aladdin is so cool and it makes me mad. He knows exactly what he's doing. Look at his face. Look at the way he is leaning into her. Stop. You need to stop. And she's like, I know what game you're playing. Abu's already had enough.
Here you are.
Fuckers. Sorry.
We just keep running into each other.
Pause, because we have to talk about this real quick. The tension between Razul this guard and Aladdin is one of my favorite things in the show. They are always arguing with each other, and it's fantastic. I love drama. And I love when people fight. This man hates Aladdin so much. It's the best thing in that series. I wish there was more of that in this movie, but they pay homage to it in some of the sequels, which we're gonna watch the sequels. We're gonna do a little something different with the sequels because Disney sequels are known for being quite, yeah. So, but we'll get into that later.
By order of the
Get him. He's like, oh
Princess
shit.
Jasmine. Princess?
And Aladdin's like, oh my god, what did I say to her? Going all the way back. What was that conversation? Did I say anything? What did I say? What did I say? This is the princess of the city I live in.
How may I be of service to you?
The guards just took a boy from the market.
She's got so much oomph to her, you know, and I always appreciated her for that as well. She will not stand to get run over by people. Man's be living a hard life, y'all.
Abu, down here.
Abu, honestly, the most loyal pet. You can't even really call him a pet. Look at him. He's like, bruh, you dished me. We supposed to be bros before hoes, bruh. Like, what do you think this is?
She deserves a prince.
He said ta-da. Abu is the best. Who are you? A prisoner like yourself. But together, perhaps we could be more. I said I wouldn't quote this whole thing. I'm gonna try my best.
12 seconds later.
You've heard of the golden rule, haven't you? Whoever has the gold makes the rules.
So, do we have a deal?
I mean, as sketchy as Jafar is disguised as this prisoner, if you was Aladdin and you were offered A, freedom, B, riches beyond your wildest dream, and C, a chance to get the girl that you met. Yeah. Because what I mean, he was at rock bottom at that point, you know what I mean? Like, is he gonna say no? No, thank you. You're sketchy as hell. I'm gonna sit right here. Nah. You would have done it. I'd have done it. And he's not afraid of anything, honestly. Except for being found out by Jasmine. Which, we'll talk about that later. Carpet! Carpet is also fantastic. We gotta get him on there somehow.
Hey, wait a minute, don't go. Maybe you can help us.
Scott Wagner, or however you pronounce his last name, the voice of Aladdin. He does have such a sweet voice. And unfortunately, the cast for this movie at this time was definitely whitewashed. Which they fixed for the live action version. That's the way it was. We can only grow and learn, you know. Acknowledge that sometimes we didn't make the best choices. Did this movie end up working anyway? For me it did. The score in this movie. The lamp. I have some lamps. There are no genies in them, but... Oh my god, maybe I can put the small one on top of the cake. Idea. What an adventure. You can see him sitting on the porch swing sometime later being like,
remember when we did that? That was crazy, man.
was this ever a ride? Not the flying carpet, but like, I know the flying carpet is a ride, but flying carpet like through the Cave of Wonders when it's lava following you and everywhere? Like that kind of thing. Like a virtual Spider-Man ride, but Aladdin. Oh my god, I'm not gonna cry when Genie shows up. I miss Robin Williams so much. My heart hurt. It hurt then, it hurts now. And his Genie is so iconic. Chills. 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck. He's so dynamic. The amount of ad-libbing he did in the studio when they were recording this. Only a fraction of it ended up in this movie.
Wait a minute. I'm your master?
That's right. He can be taught.
He's honestly though, If I was Aladdin, I would get exhausted so fast. So fast. Like, bro, can you chill out for half a second? Half a second. Like, you are doing all of it right now. My head would be spinning. Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves, Sherazade had 1,000 tales. There's a version of this song where it's remixed with the Will Smith Friend Like Me song from the live action movie. It's great. Oh my. No, no. Nah, nah, nah.
Hannah, friend love. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Look at scheming. Already.
Provisos? You mean limitations? On wishes?
To the detriment of everybody else. He's so smart.
Are you looking at me? Did you rub my lamp? Did you wake me up? Did you bring me here? And all of a sudden you walking out on me? I don't think so. Not right now. You're getting your wishes, so sit down!
The throne room? Massively huge and there's nothing in it but a throne. Oh, beheaded. Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. I won't stop. I'll try to stop.
Oh, I never actually wished to get out of the cave. You did that on your own.
I'm trying to figure out Aladdin. He's something that's very sure of itself, but also in the end lives up to what it is. He has compassion, and that's, if he didn't, he would be for real. But he actually, he has compassion and empathy for other people, and that's what saves his character. It humbles him out. It makes him a very likable character. Even when you know he's being dumb as you still root for him, you know? Underdog. I've been sitting here trying to remember the word underdog. It's an underdog story.
Oh, but Genie, she's smart and fun and pretty.
Beautiful. She's got these eyes that just... His face when he's talking about her. Head over heels.
Can you make me a prince?
Oh, let's see.
It's not a bad idea. The execution, though. Because once he gets there, he could be telling her the truth and he don't. I'm trying to think of a flavor or a texture that encapsulates Aladdin.
Ooh.
Genie is like pop rock, something extremely explosive. The flavor just, whatever it is, that flavor just hits you in the face, like square right here between the eyes. That's what Genie is. Could be spicy, could be... No, he's very much like Pop Rocks. It's just a chemical reaction. The Sultan is a child. It's no wonder he needs an advisor. What do he be doing all day? Just playing with toys. You know what though? I can't even say nothing because that would be me.
How could I choose someone she hates?
Aw, he really has his daughter's best interest at heart.
Princess must then be wed to...
Interesting. Sleazy as
That would be...
Oh my god. What a coincidence. And really Sultan wasn't even having this. He was like, you. I don't know about that. But you're so old. I'm glad he pointed that out, man. Because that's not even funny. Like... Aladdin. Oh my god, he be playing games. He be playing games. And I love how Jasmine is so unimpressed by him. She's like, no. Playa. Me too. As charming as he is, I'd be like, no sir, you can go over there. And he's just thoroughly entertained. You know, if his goal was to impress the Sultan, he did it. He did it. Unfortunately, that's not his goal.
He's delighted too.
Ecstatic.
I'm afraid, Prince Abubu.
Ababwa. I love this entire scene. Can you translate snarky into a flavor? Because whatever that is, that's Aladdin.
Your Majesty, I am Prince Ali Ababa.
Is he?
Just let him meet me. I will win your daughter.
How dare you? All they know they in trouble. For being the only female in this movie, she nails that down. She gives more than enough for this whole film. Like, you don't even notice until you sit there and think about it. Jasmine is the only girl in this movie. All these other characters is dumb boys.
No way! If Jasmine found out I was really some crummy street rat.
And here's where you find out he's actually very insecure. And it's because all his life he's been told he is not worth anything because he's a street rat. And when he wasn't trying to impress anybody, he was like, I'm better than this. But now that he's trying to get Jasmine's attention and he knows she's way better than him. She kind of is, but also he's just kind of like, if I show up as me, I have no shot in hell. And that's his downfall. That's where he done messes everything up. He tries to be impressive, and that's not what any woman wants. You don't need to impress me, like, stop.
Wait. Do I...
All he had to do was be honest. She already liked him.
You remind me of someone I met in the marketplace.
For being so street smart, he's surprisingly unperceptive. I mean, all the signs she gave, like, it's very obvious that she liked him as he was before. But he's like, nah, can't be. Look at her.
Yeah.
The daughter of a sultan.
She's good.
And every other stuffed shirt swaggering peacock I've met.
Mayday!
Just go
Jump off the balcony.
What?
Damn.
Stop it! Want me to sting her?
Hardcore.
No!
What?
How are you
My
doing?
heart's already fluttering.
Is it safe?
Sure, do you trust me?
Do you trust me?
What?
Do you trust me?
Oh, the chills.
Yes.
She already know. She is not stupid. I think Jasmine's spicy. She is. Sweet and spicy. Yeah. Jasmine's sweet and spicy. Simultaneously.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
They have so much chemistry. And honestly, they both feel like, not kids, but just like young people falling in love. And it's adorable as and him with the apple thing. She's like, I knew it. You thought you were gonna pull one over on me. You picked the wrong girl. And she doesn't even call him out for it immediately. She waits. She's like, I got you. And she finds a way to bring it up later. Look at the way he's looking at her. I can't.
It's a shame Abu had to miss this.
They're very much on equal footing. They're both smart, even though arguably she's smarter than him. And she does not take any shit from him. She very much stands up for herself and is like, you better put yourself in line right now. And he is so charming. They're both beautiful people. Beautiful people. They're both cool. They both, like, their flirting game is hard. It's hard. They both want the same things. They're both adventurous. They're both respectful of one another. She doesn't take any of his but also, like, when it comes down to it, and he's like, listen, hitting the fan. I got a plan. Here's what I need you to do. She's like, I got you. They work together. They're great. They're great at teamwork. They do things together. And it's like, I've always admired their relationship. Because it's just so, it's not one-sided at all. I'm still trying to figure out. Aladdin is hard. He's also a good mouthfeel, but with something like, he's got more than one texture to him. Arguably the most beautiful Disney kiss in the world. Oh, it's so good. What a magical night. What a magical night. Can you imagine? Yes. And he's so proud of himself. My brother. Laughing. Razul. He's questionable. You is throwing a whole man down to his death and you sit here laughing about it. You think it's funny. My brother, you love your job a little too much. Okay, It's not gonna make sense when I say it out loud, but Aladdin is both chewy and crispy. That's it. I can't explain it, but it feels right. He's chewy and crispy at the same time.
Father, what's wrong with you?
I know what's wrong.
He didn't even question it. I suppose he has a genie in his pocket, so it's not necessarily surprising that the bad guy would have a magic staff.
Horrible, just horrible. How will I ever...
All the drama just happened. They're like, "Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay." Goo eyes at each other.
Will become Sultan.
Sultan?
Yes.
Look at him. He's like, "Oh, all I wanted was the girl."
I can't wish you free.
Fine, I understand. After all, you've lied to everyone else.
Oof.
Hey,
Ooh,
what's the
ooh,
beautiful
ooh, ooh,
left
ooh.
out? Now, if you'll excuse me, master.
That stings. And it's true. It stings because it's true. Call him out for it.
Well, fine. Then just...
He's young. He's young and this is a big change for him. All he wanted was to be with Jasmine and they're trying to make him the Sultan. He's like, "Oh my, I'm not cut out for like that. Not me." But the fact that he immediately realizes where he's wrong and that he resolves just that quickly to go and fix it. That's why you stay rooting for him, honestly. He's very flawed. But he is the ideal kind of person in that even though he is flawed, he doesn't stop himself from recognizing those flaws.
Oh boy.
But you know what? Listen, let this be a lesson to everybody. This is where lying gets you.
To rule on high as Sultan!
Also, it gets really bad. This mother picks up the entire palace and this affects the whole city. He done up. Honestly, Genie at his most powerful, scary as Look at him. Imagine if you were one of the people in that city and you saw that. Lord, I wouldn't know what to do.
Jafar, get your hands off her!
Okay, what he does here, so disrespectful. It's not that he exposes him, but like, just the...
Say hello to your precious Prince Ali! Or should we say...
that. But the way that he does it, it's just so rude.
Take a terminal dip, his assets frozen.
He enjoyed this too much. Having way too much fun. Way too much fun. He was far too invested in Aladdin. Far too invested. This is where lying gets you, friends. Stuck in the snow on a mountain. For shame. With no shoes on. And half a shirt. We still love him.
Carpet.
Carpet is super loyal too. Carpet never says a word, but he has so much personality. Sorry, Carpet is a they. Carpet has no gender. Carpet's just carpet. It's a carpet. I'm sorry. Look at how bright Genie is. And all that red, he's the one spot of blue.
A beautiful
He's
desert.
disgusting, first of all.
I wish for Princess Jasmine to fall
Desperately in love with me. Did you see that tongue? Nasty.
now, pussycat. Tell me.
Things are unraveling fast now.
Him and his puns, he needs to stop. He's having too much fun. He's like, "I'm trying, baby, I'm trying." Did you see how quickly his priorities shifted though? As soon as she got trapped in there, he was like, "Oh shit, forget the lamp. I gotta get her out of there."
Hell, you little genius, you.
I was gonna say he was raised right, but he ain't got no parents. Oh no. Oh no. It's really bad. It's really bad. I can't.
I'm sorry I lied to you about being a prince.
I know why you did.
And she just is understanding.
But Genie, what about your freedom?
Hey, it's only an eternity of servitude.
Oh my god. It's only an eternity of servitude. What a pal.
I'm hitting the road. I'm off to see the world.
Oh god.
Genie?
Gonna miss you.
I'm gonna...
With his hand in his hair.
No matter
You'll always be a prince to me.
It's so sweet. And then they live happily ever after. Oh my god. I want to know if they have it at the end of these credits. I hope they do, because if they got rid of it, I'd be sad.
You have been a fabulous audience. Tell you what, you're the best audience in the whole world. Take care of yourself. Good night, Alice. Good night, Agrippa. Adios, amigos.
The first time that I watched this movie after Robin Williams died, and I watched all the way to the end, and that little goodbye was there. Oh, it broke my heart. It broke my heart. I was in tears. It was like a final goodbye from somebody who's so legendary. One of my favorite actors of all time. He was so good in everything that he did. He was such a wonderful man. But there you have it. My favorite Disney movie. It's still my favorite. It's my favorite for a reason. It stands my favorite to this day. What is there to say? It has literally everything that you need in one movie. Anyway, that was Aladdin. My heart is so full. I'll probably watch it again as soon as I cut this off. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch all the other ones. We're gonna watch the 2 sequels and the live action. So get ready, because those are gonna be the next 3 videos. And this one, we're gonna make a cake. So make sure you subscribe. I'll figure something out. The flavors of this one are gonna be a little out there as far as cakes go. But I'm excited for that. I'm excited to try something really new and out of the box. I'm gonna have to do some research, maybe look into some. Agrabah is a made up place, but we know at the very least that it's in the Middle East, Arabian, South Asian area of the world. It's somewhere around there. My Disney globe. Let's grab it real quick. Don't mind the dust. Right there. You see it? Do you see? They're located in that area. It's not really fair because they're taking up a lot of space, but that's where they live. We'll look up some dishes and flavors native to that region of the world. Anyway, let me know what your favorite movie, your favorite Disney movie is in the comments. Specifically, Disney movie. And most likely at some point I'll get to it, but let me know what it is down there. Subscribe, turn on notifications so you can know when I'm posting stuff, so that you can catch all of the Aladdin, because clearly they're superior to everything else. That's enough. I need to stop this. Alright. Bye.